As I was writing this book, I thought, do I really want to share the troubling and erratic behaviors that defined who I was in my sexual abuse denial? The answer is clearly yes. You would not be listening to this book about my tumultuous denial and raw recovery if you weren't looking to heal. While I wish I had never been abused, it is where I began, and now you can begin again. I am here for you. If you are coming to terms with sexual abuse or haven't yet properly mourned a long-lost life, you have found a home here. No Longer Denying Sexual Abuse is a guide for any abuse survivor, no matter what stage of recovery you are in. This book is not intended to replace 12-step programs or therapy. It is a strong companion to navigate the trickery and deception of suppressed abuse memories, as well as mourning the carnage along the way. It's time to examine your shame and self-loathing and rise like a phoenix from the ashes to become a greater version of yourself. It's about the lie that the abuse didn't happen, a lie that disguised itself in what it could find to be a distraction: addiction, self-abandonment, isolation, depression, and low self-worth. It's about being unable to be intimate with yourself and others under the shroud of anger and isolation. I had suppressed the truth that I was a sexual abuse survivor to the point where I knew I was surviving, but did not know from what. Every day, I waged wars with the unknown inside and outside of myself. Then one day I woke up and knew. I wasn't taking back the happiness. I was creating it for the first time. I was equally excited and terrified. I am not fixed, but I am not broken either. Today I am fully whole. I am proud of the woman I am and the decisions I make on a daily basis about how to treat myself and others. There are still parts of me that were created as a result of the conditioning of my childhood abuse that may never go away. For example, trust issues. If I am in a new relationship with someone I don't know well enough, I look for the signs that I am being deceived. This is referred to as stinking thinking in Alcoholics Anonymous, or AA, and it is exacerbated by the abuse. When I tell my therapist about it, she says with a steady gaze, "Did you think with your upbringing you would easily just trust?" In theory, I know how tremendously blessed my life is, but at the same time, I am still working on looking over my shoulder for when the tragedy will strike. The power I've discovered in my healing has saved me in this jagged and sweet journey to recover from abuse and its denial. I've never stopped searching and seeking. The anger has dissipated from a furious rage to a mild irritation. Now I can look at myself objectively and say, "Girl, you are spinning out. Focus on the good. Get back to seeking." I no longer see self-preservation as an antidote to intimacy. I am not damaged goods. I am deserving of love. The voice inside me loved to criticize and beat me up with old stories. You always make it to the 1-yard line, but never score a touchdown. You are a starter, but not a finisher. I would tell the voices to shut up because I just couldn't bear the possibility that they were right. I had to live, and even if I didn't want to dredge up the past, I had to embrace the whole me. All the parts, even the ones that felt dirty and shameful. I have learned that if you want to do something right, you have to put your whole heart into it. Or just wait. I couldn't wait any longer. I needed to get this book out of me and into the world.